That's a fact. East Coast City, got baseball domed out. Yeah, I'm full of them. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Yeah, I'm full of them. Down south, BRT, if you want roll with keys, yeah, I'm full of them. If you want to top in the O, let it ride. Yeah, I'm full of them. Pull up on a chick like I check some out. King E.N.E, and you got stacks. We don't give a goddamn about your guys' stats. To be honest, most of y'all little guys. But I ain't took his game up, and you roll with the winners. E.N.E is steak meal, like a little chicken dinner. You will never see a clique of niggas this fly now. Give me stacks, and she pop like a fish. You know, they'll make it vibe. You all West Coast shit. County Thug, copy West Coast shit. This is real copy West Coast shit. All blue up, like we really West Coast shit. We do this shit with style. That's why the ladies love it. We put the men straight to it, and we all love it. E.N.E, best flow. King L, stats with the facts, and let's go. East Coast City, got baseball domed out. Yeah, I'm about to pull up on them. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Yeah, I'm about to pull up on them. Down south, BRT, if you want roll with keys, yeah, I'm about to pull up on them. If you want to top in the O, let it ride. Yeah, I'm about to pull up on them. Now you up from top, about to smoke with the cheese. If you know King, about to roll up with me. Look, I don't really dance, cause I got that roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you know this is me. Just like where I'm from, I gotta scream it out. Oh, I ain't paid for no intro, but she gave me a show. My bottles only if it be the dollar the mo. Here for a couple hours, going down my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP. Kept the games in your wine, I'm the same OG. Treat the pro like my shoes, keep the bang on me. Game time, now it's common mentality of my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood in your casual. With the Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach. Always gotta keep the 40 caliber reach. East Coast City, got baseball domed out. Hey, I'm about to pull up on me. I'm about to pull up. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on me. I'm about to pull up. Down south, BRT, if you want roll with King, hey, I'm about to pull up on me. I'm about to pull up. If you want to top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on me. I'm about to pull up. You need to holler at stacks. If you roll out of way, he can give you some facts. All break, all shit, strong, see for the six. E.N.E the cheat code, play the game with a twist. Reverse flow like I'm in rapping after in this. John B the truth, that's a BREDREN shit. If you're looking in the mirror, you should know who this is. E.N.E the lights up the hell, black and shit. Put the bombs on the shit, face it with the baseball, down, that's any day was in it. T-shirt like the hero, red ties, let me up and so hard, you can like it, looking down, we still down south, you on the shit, if you want brother P, that's all the bus, man,
Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. We here Friday night. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to bang that joint for you, man. My brother King L's just hit me up, said he about to log on now. You know what I'm talking about? So we about to have my brother King L. Let me drop the link real quick. What's good, XL Pro? What's good, Sage Mo? What's good? Happy Friday to y'all brothers, man. Fire show earlier today. Fire stream earlier today. You know what I'm saying? It was an honor and a privilege to have that show and to have everybody tapping in. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Friday night, y'all already know the good. What's good with everybody, man? How y'all doing, man? How your mama doing, man? How was your Friday, man? You know what I'm talking about? Friday night. Just got paid. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's starting to snow out my way. I don't know about y'all, but out here in Columbus, Ohio, it's really winter time. It's 23 degrees outside. Feel like it's 23, but it's 33. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. We here, man. Tap in, walk with us, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Get your joints rolled up, get your drinks poured up. We about to get straight to it, man. Y'all know how we do it on Friday, man. We got lots of things to talk about, lots of stuff going on. You know what I'm talking about? Lots of things going on. You know what I mean? Lots of things going on. Very eventful week this week. You did. And we here, man. We definitely here, man. Shout out to everybody who tapped into the show earlier. It was a powerful show. I got like a couple few emails. People hit me up. You know what I'm talking about? I know that's right, Sage, bro, man. Happy belated born day to you, brother. You know, Sage Mo say it was my B-day yesterday. Big 40, young OG told the shorties now they could call me Unc. You know what I'm saying? We doing Unc shit, man. I'll be 43 in January. 43 years young. You hear me? Skin still radiant, beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? I stay drinking my agua. Hold on, let me take this picture of me and Ills off the screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? I stay drinking my agua, you know, and tonight we got something special, right? Tonight we sipping on agua and we sipping on Pinot Grigio, Art Vino Pinot Grigio. My labels aren't going to be ready till after next week. My printer told me that they get real busy in the holiday season, so I had to push my order up a few. You know what I'm saying? Push it back a few. Now I gotta wait till after next week to get my labels. But this is the Art Vino Pinot Grigio. Hey, let me hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this time right now to say, oh, you already know, Sage Mo, man. My dad will be 70 this year, or my dad he'll be 70 next year. Right? Shout out to my pops, y'all. My pops is doing good. He about to move in with me. You know, so I'm getting his room and stuff together for him. You know, so he had a stroke a few months ago, and he's still recovering from that. And we had a discussion, and we decided that it would be better for him to move in with me. So my pops gonna be moving in. We're gonna get the Sunday night spiritual roots back popping. You know, so shout out to my pops. But I want to take this time to say shout out to my brother Serville Riley, aka Mr. Wiggles Juice himself, the CEO and founder of Draped Imperial Grapes, which is the company that produces this beautiful wine for me and my brother King Els. Of course, I have Art Vino. King Els has Don H wine. My brother Serville and his brother, the guys who make the wine, they got into a bad car accident last night on the way back from Pennsylvania, handling some business out there. I'm talking about just made a beautiful business contract, contract transaction with people out here in Pennsylvania purchasing the wine. They were hit by a drunk driver who fell asleep behind the wheel. All praises be to the Most High God, the one and only truly living God, Yeshua HaMashiach, for covering and protecting my brother Serville and his younger brother Isaiah. They had got in a pretty bad mashup, but they came out alive. They're a little banged up, pause, but they're alive. So I want to take the honor and the pleasure to have the first tasting of Art Vino Pinot Grigio with y'all, and paying homage to my brother Serville and my brother Isaiah, man. We're going to pour up this right here. You know what I'm talking about? My brother Serville is a beautiful vintner. Blessed hands to make these beautiful concoctions. You know what I'm saying? And I want to have the first aerated sip. Shout out to my brother King Els for giving me this. This is the aerator, you feel me? I like my wine to be a little bit oxidized when I drink it. It adds a little bit boldness to the flavor. And here we are, y'all. This is the first tasting of Art Vino Pinot Grigio. Oh man. See, I like dry wines, right? I'm not a sweet Moscato type of guy. I like dry wine, sherry, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, Merlot, Chianti. And this right here, this has such a buttery, silky, smooth taste to it. Oh man. This will go good with some fish, with some chicken, right? So shout out to my brother Servell. We sipping on Art Vino, Pinot Grigio. You understand me? This is my shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the wine tasting coming up tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at my sis Dar's shop, the Brow Doctor Clinic. You hear me? It's gonna be beautiful, man. We're gonna have Art Vino on deck. We're giving out free samples. Come get you a bottle, support the situation, support the business. We're gonna have specials going all day. And we're going to be at the shop from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Y'all can come up to the shop, taste the wine, copy a bottle. It makes a good Christmas gift. You understand me? And it's a beautiful way to get the name out there, get the brand out there. Y'all can taste the wine. We can interact with each other. Of course, you can come shop with me. And it's a beautiful thing, man. Man, listen, my brother Servell, shouts out to my brother Servell. This is beautiful. It's buttery, it's silky, it's smooth. Oh, it's at the perfect temperature. Oh man, this is beautiful, man. This is truly beautiful, man. Cheers to my brother Servell, to his younger brother, my also brother Isaiah. The Most High definitely had his hand over them last night and protected them to the point to where they're still with us here today. So my brother could continue to make this beautiful wine. So shout out to my brother Servell, man. Right? I just wanted to show y'all that, man. Y'all know if y'all want some of this Art Vino, right now we're not able to deliver to y'all right this second. But after the beginning of the year, mid-January, we will be able to deliver, to mail y'all, ship y'all. Y'all will be able to order online your Art Vino, your Donnace wine, and your Drake Imperial grapes as well. So shout out to Black Vintner, shout out to Black Owned Business, support Black business, support Black owned business. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have these labels printed up, and we're gonna be having this nice, beautiful. Look at that color. Look at that color. This nice, beautiful Pinot Grigio. You feel me? Oh, this is good too, man. This is real good, man. You know what I'm talking about? We sipping on Art Vino. This is what we do, man. So this how you know. See, look, I'm a supporter of Columbus, Ohio-based, specifically independent and Black-owned business. I'm sipping on Art Vino, which is my wine company, right? Pinot Grigio, made by a Black vintner, my brother Servell. Most High covered him and his brother last night. And I'm also rocking Cousin Bougie. You see, I got the state of Ohio on my shirt. I'm rocking Cousin Bougie, a Columbus, Ohio-based fashion house design company owned by my brother, Nick Freitmacher, who's been on the show, was one of the very first guests on the show about 2-some years ago. He be coming back on the show. He about to have a line of suits and sneakers coming out. So I'm going to have the brother on the show. Oh, man, that's good, man. That's real good, man. Nice and subtle, you know? So I support Black-owned business. I got this crispy-ass lineup, fresh cut, Black-owned barber business. My barber, Mr. Pringles the Barber, who's also been on the show, right? So, you know, I support independent business and Black-owned business. That's one of my mantras. That's one of my mission statements. We're going to keep it funky over here, man. Tap in, walk with us, smash that like bell, smash that like button, click with the bell, subscribe to the page. And we're going to get right to it, man. Right?
Girl shoots a boy.
Right? Hey, man, y'all brothers better be careful out there, man. Dan Patrick, what's happening, man? These girls is crazy out here nowadays, y'all. These girls is crazy out here nowadays, y'all. Y'all brothers protect yourself and be careful, man. And I'm about to tell y'all why I'm saying this, man. Right? Y'all brothers be careful out here messing with these girls, man. You already know, Dan Patrick, the same thing my way, brother. We ain't doing numbers over here chilling. You understand? I'm saying about to roll up this smoke like this nice piffery up, sipping on my own wine, Art Vino, Pinot Grigio. Look at that Pinot. Look at that color. You can see right through it. You can see me right through it. You did? Sipping on Art Vino, Pinot Grigio. Right? That's how we do it. Y'all brothers, man, don't be out here messing with these girls' minds and these girls' hearts, man. Some of these girls ain't healed. Some of these girls are still dealing with trauma from their childhood. And the last thing they need is for you to be playing with their heart and their feelings, man. Everybody ain't playing. Let me tell y'all what I'm talking about. I'm about to bring this story up. All right. Hold on. This is crazy. And I'm not saying that as an excuse for the girl. Y'all girls need to go get some help. Something like this should not make you this upset to where you do something like this, man. This is insane when I heard this, man. Maybe y'all might know about this. I'm trying to find a story real quick.
Girl shoots a boy ahead for liking a shoots a boyfriend for liking another girl's Instagram in the head for
This is crazy, man. I'm about to pull the story right now. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this at? I'm about to find it for y'all right now. Because this is insane, man. Y'all girls out here wilding like this. All right. Got my brother King L's in the building.
What up? What up?
What's the deal? What's the deal, man?
Man, over here, faded like a motherfucking fucking with Julie. What's
What's
good with y'all tonight, man? Hope everybody having a good evening
Instagram
tonight.
pictures. Girl shoots a boyfriend 10 times in the head for liking another girl's Instagram pictures. Girl shoots a boyfriend 10 times in the head for liking another girl's Instagram pictures. Girl
shoots her boyfriend 10 times in the head. All right.
I think I heard about this one.
You heard about this, L?
I almost want to say this is some bullshit. If I can remember, I heard some bullshit throughout the week where it was like somebody chick just kind of shot something over some bullshit over the social media. It's almost sound like it is. Let me hear it play out.
I'm about to bring it up right now.
Yeah, bro. I think I heard about this one. This is wild if it's what I heard. Man, that's what I'll say, man. Social media, man.
It's a dangerous place, man.
He's
Or
really
should I
getting
say it
lost.
can be.
Relationships, all that. This is some chick. Like, this shit be wild out here, man.
Yo, y'all gotta relax, man. Seriously.
This shit ain't real, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of this shit that y'all see on social media ain't what it really is. Like, you know what I mean? It really ain't. Don't be losing your mind going crazy over some shit that's an illusion. That should be wild to me. But you can also make something off of social media. But
Yeah, you can.
you can make a lot off of it, but just don't get lost in it. Don't lose yourself in it. You know, it's a difference. You know, and some of these people, man, they be willing to throw their whole life away over this shit.
All right. Look at this craziness, this madness, man.
And what's crazy is I feel like if this is the situation I'm thinking of, like even if it ain't even social media, you know what I mean? You know, even we go back in the day, like, you know, niggas got caught in all kind of shit, like whether it was a pager or whatever it was, like shit just, you know, it's been going on since all of mankind. Like it's just some shit to happen. But to see this kind of like, you know, and this shit used to go, we hear old school stories about how this shit, you know, biblical stories, all that shit. You know what I mean? But it's shit wild just to kind of hear it play out in real time, like, because you would think that people wouldn't be reacting like the way they react off of certain type of shit, especially social media, to make you throw your whole life away. It's wild to me. But I'm also an old cat, so you know, I think from a older kind of point of view. You know, I'm 41, so I don't be so attached to that shit. Like, you know,
Oh, okay. I get it now.
what happened? Is it is it more context that can make something of it?
So I'm trying to find the story, the actual story on this shit, but it seems like it's like on some bullshit or something. Like it's just showing me other people talking about this shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the,
See me. I just can't make. I just can't make context of killing nobody over no shit. Like, you know, for me, the only time like killing is acceptable is if you're really defending yourself, if your life's in danger, somebody that you know is in danger, or even if you kind of being a good Samaritan and somebody in danger, like type situation. But you know, heat of the passion, I could even understand the heat of the passion. But this type shit where you seek out shit, anytime you seek it out, I can't get it. Like that's my shit. And you
right.
know, that's the only difference. If you seek it out, that's a whole different ball game. You know that's what you call premeditate. Like what's crazy is what y'all don't understand is in the court of law, even if you think of that shit and even have a conversation about possibly even trying to do some shit like that, that is a conspiracy charge, yo. You can go to jail for just conspiring to do some shit like that, let alone carrying it out. So,
Right.
you know, and to me, you know, in different situations, you know, like I said, man, it's different with some shit that happened to you when you retaliate and like on those kind of terms. Sometimes I can understand it, but then sometimes I kind of don't. If it was mutual, if that makes sense, you know, I know street people probably understand that. You know, if it's mutual, even in them terms, if you in that lifestyle, then that's what you in, and you got to do what you got to do. But sometimes you got to assess the whole situation for what it is, and
Yeah, I mean, that's a
you
fact.
know, it's all about making the real decisions, and that's what you know. That's what real bosses do. That's why you got to have a smart person in charge. If you got people that's out there being foot soldiers out. If you go be a foot soldier, I would tell you, if any of y'all niggas ever been a foot soldier or is a foot soldier that's listening to the show, at the very least, make sure the nigga who leading you is a smart nigga that ain't just gonna hang
That's
out
a
there dying,
fact.
dying over no bullshit. You know what I mean? A nigga that might pull back when it might be hot out there, like where a nigga ain't gonna see you in the fire, you know? Some niggas that see y'all niggas in the fire just because they know y'all nigga to do it. You know what I mean? That ain't cool. So like, hey man, it's a dangerous game out here, man. But the heat of the passion shit, like I said, that's the only shit where it be kind of a gray area. The heat of the passion, or if you do defending yourself, I feel like you should always be able to defend yourself. Like I'm all for that. But heat of the passion, it kind of determines the situation. It kind of depends on how it is. You know what I mean? If a dude or a woman walk in the house and they find their husband or wife like really like just getting fucked right in front of them and they just clap them, I understand that. Some shit like that, but it's other shit where I'd be like, nah, you could have just let that shit slide. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you find your husband or wife cheating on you, talking to the side, or you might have seen a picture or some shit, and then they come in the house and you confront them, and then you shoot them because you had an argument. Nah, that ain't good enough for me. Like, if you catch somebody in the actual act of doing what you're thinking, and you do it at that very moment, that's a heat of the passion. Like anything out the lines, like you can't tell me that that's a heat of the passion. Just, you know what I mean? Because I know they try to sway that shit. Nah.
Right.
If you have an argument with somebody, that's not heat of the passion. Like, if you can't control yourself in an argument, you don't need to be out here in this motherfucking real world.
That's a fact. Now, that's a fact. I mean, I ain't even got nothing to say to that. That is 100% fact.
You feel me, bro?
If you're not emotionally sound, if you don't have your emotions in check, if you're not mentally sound, you don't have a balance between that two, you should not be engaging with social engineering.
Yeah, you willing to clap a nigga over a conversation, nigga, an argument, nigga, you don't need to be out here.
You gotta relax, man.
Yeah, you do not need to be out here in this world. When niggas be saying free certain niggas, I'm like, yo.
No, keep his ass in jail.
That nigga was a menace out here.
Oh, keep him in prison. Please don't let him out.
I'm sorry.
No,
like,
free him.
If a nigga, hey, if you ain't killed nobody, like I said, man, like I'm all about freeing the right people. Like you go to jail for drugs or something, like I can understand drug charges, non-violent crimes. Let's just put it like that.
Right, non-violent crimes, man.
Yeah.
But if you in there for being a straight menace out here, you got bodies under your belt. You was out here just menacing people, robbing people, doing crazy stuff, bringing havoc and trauma to everybody who you come in contact with. Get your ass in that who's gal, man.
Yeah, you deserve all them years they give you, man. Like, and I ain't even, like I said, I ain't celebrating that shit, but I'm just saying.
Not at all.
It's a difference.
But what's right is right, though, man.
Yeah, what's right is right. Like, you need to figure that shit out. You need to learn how to interact with society. But I feel like drug charges non-offensive. You know, you can come out here and you can be good. Like you
can make it. You can change that whole situation. No, I have. I should sell big drugs. You hear me? I'm over here. I went from selling drugs to selling alcohol is a drug, but it's a legal drug. You feel me? I'm over here sipping on Art Vino, Pinot Grigio. Look at that color, man. You can see me through the bottom. Look at that. Right. I'm over here sipping on Pinot Grigio. Like I said, shout out to my brother Servell and his younger brother Isaiah, man. They was in the accident.
Oh, man.
And all praises be to the Most High that them brothers survived that accident, man.
Man, you see the pictures of that shit?
Yes, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, God got that man hands on that man in his brother's life, man. Listen here.
Man, and
that man said he hit 7 trees before the car stopped, man.
Birds, when I say I literally just talked to that nigga.
Nigga, me too. I just talked to the nigga Monday.
Yeah, because I was
Wednesday.
Nah, I mean I just talked to him earlier that day because I was just, but I know you talked to him too, and I'm like,
yeah, I talked to him on Wednesday.
Yeah, because I hit him up earlier that day, and he had told me he had just got down there, and I didn't know he was coming back that night.
I didn't either.
So. But at the same time, like it wasn't their fault, but still,
exactly.
Like, damn. So yeah, man, like Bird said, man, praises to the Most High, man, because you see, it's crazy. I talked to you yesterday, and then when I woke up, I logged on social media. That was the very first thing I saw. The algorithm, y'all. Ain't that crazy?
Man. It's learning us, man. It's learning us.
The algorithm was in my phone last night, and it was crazy as it told me, and then I hit him up, like, and I'm like, damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit was like, damn. Like to see that shit. Like, hey man, y'all really gotta start just being thankful that y'all wake up. Like every day, man. I know me and Verge, we talk about this a lot, me and Verge, you know, when we
Right.
but like we really gotta be thankful of the small things, like, you know, just waking up every morning that we get a chance to do what we get to do every day, like just to walk around and do whatever we want to do, have free will. You know, whether you in a great position or you in the worst position that you may feel like, is somebody always in the worst position to you.
Always.
That ain't nothing to say to make you feel better, because I know it don't make you feel better, you know. But at the same time, like we just gotta feel at least thankful that we get a chance to at least try to make something better, what our position may be or how we may feel about whatever, or even if we're on the top of the world, we got a chance to build on where we feel like we at. So, you know, just got to be thankful, y'all, because it's a lot of shit going on out here.
It is. And that's why I always say to y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? I have to make sure to check on y'all how y'all doing. I say all praises be to the Most High, man. You know, man, bro, and woke us up this morning, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a lot of people who didn't. You know what I mean? So always be thankful for that. Cooking with Kaya, right? We roughly talked on this, you know what I'm saying, last week. But here it is a whole week later, L, and they done got this girl banned from TikTok.
Are you serious?
Bruh, listen to what I'm telling you.
You gotta play my homie Callie, man. You know I like Callie, y'all. Cause Callie be making she be like, pop, 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 pop. If you gonna play a video for him tonight.
No,
I like
she's married. Wait. I don't respect her content because she's married.
I don't even think she's married.
No, she's definitely married. That's her husband she be cooking for. Or at least that's what they say. That's the image that they putting out.
I know she got a home.
I don't want to see listen, I don't want to listen. I don't care how good your wife look. Once I find out she's your a wife, I'm not interested. I don't want to see no sexy, revealing ass clapping content from no wife. I don't want to see that. That's just me.
I didn't even think she was married. And you know what? Damn.
She's married. I lost all respect for that. No respect. I can't respect that content. But see, Kaya's different. Kaya's young. She's single with no kids, natural body, natural hair. We just are speaking on this. And you mean to tell me y'all broads, and I know some of you niggas was involved with this too. Y'all done sit up here and got this girl banned, man. But see,
that's wild.
God works in very, very mysterious and strange ways, because she done got her own situation up out of this situation, right? And it's just crazy that y'all really hating on this girl like this. But I can't. It's just amazing, right? That y'all got her banned for real, right?
Right. Man. It's fucked up, man. You know, like Nas said, it always be your own people, man. Because you know, let her live, man. That's one thing I'm always about, man. Like I get it, and these young folks, they gonna make their mistakes, but I feel like she bubbling, like she actually getting, she cooking. You know, whether her meals is TIOK or whatever it may be, like let her rock out. Like she young, she getting her money, she doing her thing, she creating content that's expanding, getting millions of views. Let her rock out, man. You know what I mean? Gotta respect
young Marvin in the building, man.
Yeah, it's good. Marvin, Dan Patrick, Sage May in the building.
Let me say this real quick. I just spoke on this at the beginning of the show. And my brother Dreams Don't Expire Media. He's the owner and founder of a Columbus, Ohio-based fashion design company called Dreams Don't Expire. I got lots of pieces from him, and he been on the show too. And I told that's all I support business, independent business. I support Black-owned business. We got Tox Beats in the building. You feel me? E.N.E all the way every day, though. Day off. You know what I'm talking about?
Tox Beats.
And
Marvin, we gotta get you up in the spot, bro. You gotta come out to an event, man, so we could come chop it up and really talk.
Right.
You know, that's where it go down at, man. That's why I want y'all to, some of y'all young cats, pull up, man. Pull up to the events. That way we can really talk and we can really, because, you know, Verge and me, we got a lot of little vision that we about to take some shit to the next level, y'all.
Right, man.
Yeah.
I be trying to tell y'all, man, we monetize over here. We getting to it, man.
Verge got the event tomorrow, too, if y'all in the city,
yeah.
man. Make sure y'all know that, right?
Be up there from 1 to 4 at my sis Dar beauty shop, the Brow Clinic. You know what I'm talking about? A black-owned business. I'm a black-owned business. We collabing as we should. And we're going to bring y'all a beautiful wine tasting tomorrow, man, from 1 to 4 p.m. Come get your free wine tastings, man. And come buy your bottle. Like I said, they make great Christmas gifts. You understand me? We got 4 different flavors. We got 3 new flavors, but I don't want to. We got E.N.E in the building tonight. My brother Glitch the Guarantee in the building.
What's good,
I'll
brother?
sit up there, hit that link, and come up on here and switch your game and talk about it. Back to cooking with Kyle real quick, y'all, man. We about to watch this video. I can't believe y'all got this girl banned. But see,
man, that's wild.
The Most High work in very mysterious ways at times, man. Tragedy can be disguised with a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Or a blessing can be disguised as a tragedy. Let's get to it, man.
Man, now she got her own show on BA.
But guess what?
Shout out to this brother right here, man. Average Man Unplugged, man. Y'all know who rock this brother, man. I can't believe y'all got this girl.
Y'all mean to tell me that y'all was hating on that girl so much that y'all leaked one of her private videos? Y'all mean to tell me that y'all hate that girl so much that y'all got her account banned?
That's wild.
But guess what? God don't like ugly.
Not at all.
All that hating that y'all was doing on that young lady, and you see what happened? She ended up getting her own TV show. Now y'all can hate on her some more. She ended up getting her own TV show. Now your man really gonna be watching her.
Yeah, gonna be watching now.
Excellent. Do y'all know Cooking with Kaya? If you don't, you should look her up. They was hating on her so much they got her account banned. Now she got her own show on BH1. Boy, let me tell you about God, man. God is in control. It don't get no better than that.
Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya.
Shout out to Cooking with Kaya, yo. I rock with Cooking with Kaya.
So y'all mean to tell me, my man Glitch in the building, right?
Yo, what up?
So y'all mean to tell me y'all hated on Cooking with Kaya? Y'all hated on Kaya's little fine ass. I know why y'all hated on her, but how is what I don't get, right? Little fine ass, no kids, not none of you fuck niggas stressing her out, making her look older than what she is, right? Perfect natural body hair, that long ass hair, that's hers, her hair. And she can cook. Basic meals, be they as it may, right? But very well prepared with love meals, right? Obviously, her mama taught her something right, because she can most definitely take a lot of y'all's dudes from y'all just for that, off of them attributes alone. Y'all mean to tell me y'all hated on this girl so much to where y'all hacked her account, found one of her private videos, which from what I'm told, I couldn't see this. I tried to find the video, I couldn't, but it's really not like, I ain't like she getting fucked in the video. Now she got her own show in the Talks and Works with VA. Just go to show y'all, man, that You need some hate in your life, man. If ain't nobody hating on you, you ain't doing something right. Hell, man.
Right.
We know all too well about this hell. Niggas hate Art Vino and
Yeah.
Dr. Umar. You want to know why? Because they ain't got it. They link up with Cervelle and come up with that line. Just like, no, I'm gonna cook. Cause this is what my brother did. Everybody, but this goes to show y'all, everybody can't do it. Clearly. Now, after Kaya, we got all of y'all girls talking about some cooking with whatever the fuck your name is, right? I could pull up a plethora. Pretty decent looking girls too. But see how she set the way, and I respect that. Because that means she having a positive impact on y'all. Y'all need to get y'all's asses in the kitchen and cook some meals. We like being cooked for, man, especially us who deserve it. You know me, my brother King L, my brother Glitch, brothers that work hard. You understand me? We got our own businesses and shit like that.
Tom DeMarco.
You feel me? We come to the crib, man. We want something cooking. I don't give a damn with some damn chili dogs with some French fries in that motherfucker, man. As long as it's something cooking when I come out to the crib, man, I'm thankful for that. Especially you keep your body nice and right and tight, keep yourself looking good with that nice jovial, carefree, warm, welcoming spirit. Glitch, man, I want to get your take on this, man, because we ain't get that.
Yeah, this
Get your
is
take on this last week, man.
yeah, this crazy, man. I was just looking over this little situation about like a couple hours ago, and now I mean I heard of the cooking with Kaya chick, but I like never watched none of her videos or nothing. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? I just heard about her, but
right.
um yeah, the fact that they was hating on this girl like that is crazy, man. Like, I mean, they was saying everything in the world, like, oh, she just make basic meals, anybody can make that, and blah blah blah, this and that. But they was missing. To me, it seemed like they was like missing the point. Like, I mean, this is what she do, so she don't
Right.
care. You know what I'm saying, about what they talking about. But yeah, that's crazy, man. That's a crazy situation. And for real, it seemed like it was a lot of older chicks, like a lot of 35 plus chicks that was hating on this young girl.
Yeah.
Man. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. But I mean, like y'all were saying, you know what I'm saying? I know what that stemmed from, and you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. And just like you said, Verge, you know what I'm saying? She probably can take a lot of these chick dudes out here for real, for real. So
She
yeah,
definitely can, man.
that's a
Not
crazy
that
shit.
not that any of us who are grown adults was serious or took her serious, and like some of y'all bras really thinking, like she don't know y'all, man. It's a stick, right?
Straight shit.
It's a part of the show, so to speak. It's one of her things, if you would. This is let y'all know how delusional a lot of y'all bras is for real when it comes to this internet social media stuff. Y'all really take this stuff so serious that I'm talking about Kaya got y'all chicks in a frenzy, and I absolutely love it. It is entertaining to watch. It's sad yet beautiful at the same time. Right.
Fact.
So now she allegedly has her own show about to be on VH1. So if ain't nobody hating on you, you're doing something wrong, man. Don't even worry about getting banned. And then don't care about none of that, man. You know, it's the beautiful thing, man, and that's why we do what we do the way we do and how we do it. You know what I'm talking about, man? E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. I got my brother King L's in the building, Glitch the Guarantee in the building. We got Tox Beats in the comment section. We got 4-6 for E.N.E in the situation, man. 4-7 off the same way. Listen, man, we the best, man. No DJ Khaled, man. And since it's hold on, I gotta play some E&E music now, man. We got King L's and Glitch the Guarantee in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing. It's a pleasure, man. You know? I'm playing this classic track right here on my brother Glitch Guarantee album.
E.N.E.
Up in
Glitch
Smoke.
Guarantee.
Seeing so
Glitch
clear.
featuring my brother King L's.
Y'all know what time it is.
All shit the sick man, sickness.
Ain't no games.
All love when you do it for the love, Mike. Smash that
We
like
up
button,
in
put the
smoke.
subscribe to page, share this message.
For the love up.
The van go with his shit, my flow flood yachts. The last speedboat had my stomach in a knot. Some rappers is fruit, get sliced like apricots. A legend when it comes to the brave like Bobby Cox. Leave 'em 6 feet under, gotta keep your distance. You sign up for this fam, that must be a misprint. It's cool though, you good enough for honorable mention. My flow Doctor Strange from a different dimension. I be blowing Skywalker, having cloudy inventions. Like the contract killers, get contract extensions. Like how am I guilty for leaving no witnesses? That's like a mechanic not knowing what an engine is. Get to the dividends, subtract the rest, and multiply the funds that I add to the set. We do it all for the love of the dope and respect. And before you sign that, add 0 to the check.
Vibe extra right when the time is right, yeah.
Right.
Cold days turn into a summer night, yeah. We about to go viral, nigga, let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga, we earn it stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love,
It's all love.
It's all love when you do it for the love,
It's all love.
It's all love when you do it for the love,
It's all love.
It's all love when you do it for the love, nigga. The shit I pour on my pen becomes a deadly weapon. Racing to the money, this shit is seen from the Fast 7. I'm on the road to the richest, nigga. I'm teaching lessons. Bipolar, snap on the track at any given second. Glitch, nigga, I get my cake and I eat it too. Treat my girl just like the cake, I gotta eat her too. In and out of states, like nigga, this what the fuck I do. Ask me if I feel we the best, I yabba dabba do. Keep my Wilma with me every time I cruise the city. Double D's, I got a thing for big titties. Real talk, I can make a crippled nigga moonwalk. Spitting flames, wildfire when the boys talk. Blowing gas for real, nigga, the fuck you thought? I've been stacking cash for real, nigga, it's in the vault. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. We at the top, that's a glitch to guarantee, hope. Bit vibe extra right when the time is right, glitch, nigga. Cold days turn into a summer night, yeah. We about to go viral, nigga, let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga, we earn stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
My love eternal, my reflection be most deaf. No love can earn you, have you tighten on a ghost net, post net. Images all in the sky now. Make no sense, your son asked why we die now. Put her to the spot with 20 P's in the Y. Motor like the pie hot, it be cool when it drop. You ain't making it rain lane, that's precipitation. When it's get go, you get no love or participation. Like Andre racing cheese A's with my bacon. Mean the money and the chicks come with green on green makers. Damn like you great when you own everything you touch. Talking all reckless, neat guy, you must be in the rush. I really love you, I stream one at the end line. Only one above you, my homie kept it in line. It was mean on the stripes like a tiger with a bit. Never let the beast consume you in the belly of the shit. King.
Vibe extra right when the time is right, yeah. Cold days turn into a summer night, yeah. We about to go viral, nigga, let's be precise. All for the love of the dope, nigga, we earning stripes. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though. It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
Yeah. Smash that like button, put the my got my brother King Hills in the building, brother Glitch in the building. As you can see, we got the producer extraordinaire Cox Beach in the building as well. Let's go, E.N.E every day on that. Yeah. It's all love when you do it for the love, man. You did. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. Man, this next story right here is crazy, man. This is wild. I wonder if some of y'all heard about this one right here. Let me pull this joint up real quick, man. Pause, man. This is a wild story, man. Shout out to my man XL Pro in the building too, sending me this story, man. This is wild right here, man. Man, this is crazy, right? Man. Crazy, man. Wow, right here, though. This might be a little disturbing.
Release gels have laser drilled holes. They release
Some of
medicine
y'all probably
fast
heard
for
about
fast
this,
pain
man.
relief. Tylenol Rapid Release Gels.
Tonight, a Mississippi teen sentenced to life in prison without parole for murdering her mother and attempting to kill her stepfather.
We, the jury, sentenced the defendant, Carly Mass and Greg, to life imprisonment.
15-year-old shooter Carly Gregg sobbing in court as she learned her fate.
Carly Gregg is evil, and that's not easy to say, but the truth of the matter is sometimes evil comes in young packages.
The jury seeing 5 days of disturbing evidence, including this surveillance video. First, you see Gregg with a gun behind her back, pacing around the home. Then you hear gunshots. Gregg returns to the kitchen, texting and playing with her dogs. Prosecutors say she shot her mother, Ashley Smiley, a 40-year-old high school math teacher, in the face. Her stepfather, Heath Smiley, coming home moments later, Gregg also shooting him.
Gun went off in my face before the door was, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches wide open.
Smiley wrestling the gun away, making this frantic call to 911. Prosecutors say the violence unfolded just hours after a friend told Gregg's mom about the teen's marijuana use. Gregg's attorneys arguing she was having a mental health crisis.
She doesn't know what was going on at that time. We're asking you to find her not guilty by reason of insanity.
I put 3 in my mom, and I got 3 more waiting for my stepdad. You think that sounds like an insane person?
Nope.
No.
It took.
My Lord.
That's
my Lord.
crazy.
My Lord. Let me just start off by saying this, man. Rest in the essence to that lady, man. Right? Well, I'm going to say this, man. Y'all heard what the prosecutor lady said, man, what the little girl said. Now, hold on, my fault, I'm tripping. Now, y'all heard what the lady said, man. You know, she interviewed to talk to this girl personally, right? I don't know if y'all know about such things, but yeah, this is what goes on. You know, prosecutors definitely have discussions with people like that before in the courtroom, right? Not to mention, most people be having, young kids be having a track record. This is probably not her first time of having a mental health episode, right? But yeah, man, it works either way, but it's the same common denominator. Whether the mom was doing something to the little girl to cause her to do it, or whether the little girl just was evil, like the guy said, the common denominator is there's some dysfunction going on in the home somewhere, right? And this is what I'll be talking about, y'all, when I talk about these generational demons, man, that we're going to pass down to our kids, man, if we don't address them and, you know, identify them and then deal with them. You know, and that's the you know, that's, y'all figure that out for yourselves, man. I strongly suggest therapy. I strongly suggest going to talk to somebody and not just have very confusing, intrusive, manipulative, whatever thoughts just residing in the body and all up in your head to the point where it contributes to you doing something like this. L, man, what's your take on this, man?
And this definitely seemed like some lingering shit. It definitely wasn't nothing that just popped off when it just popped off, you know? So, and the way like the prosecutor said, like, you know, she kind of felt a certain way because she like, hey, I just put 3 in my mom, I put 3 in my pops when he gets home. That's pretty direct. Like whether minute episode or not, like that seemed like it's still premeditated. And
right, like you thought that out, you planned that out, you had the whole demo set up. You know what I'm talking about? The whole play. You feel me? You wait till she was alone. The little girl, listen, L, man. She wait till got her mother alone. Her mother's gun, a gun, her stepfather gun. Right.
Y'all seen her? She was just on the phone chilling, like
chilling. Right.
That's scary, y'all.
And not only that, though, y'all peep this, L. She used her mom's cell phone to lure her stepdad home.
Yeah.
And then popped him when he got there.
Yeah. I mean, that's scary, man.
That's wild, man. Yeah, that's
It's just yeah.
Blitz, man, what you think on it?
This is I didn't hear this story, man, but this is something different, man.
And this story is a couple months old too. This ain't like new. It happened a month ago.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. Yeah, just like the prosecutor lady said, you know what I'm saying? I put 3 in my mom, lure my stepdad home, was about to put some in him too. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's
wild, right?
Oh man.
So I say, my Lord, man, my Lord. God damn. Just madness, right? Hey, man. All praises due to the Most High, man. Get yourself right with God. That's all I'm gonna say, man. We're gonna leave it at that, man. That just was wild. When I read the XL Pro sent that to me earlier today, I was like, oh my God. I said, this is crazy. This is wild, man. Right? Hold on, man. Where did I see that, man? This is just wild right here. I seen this earlier today.
MMA and Papoose continues to unravel. Another heavyweight steps into the ring, literally. World champion.
It's a video I saw earlier. And Clarissa Shields was talking about
Clarissa out here for real.
Saying she a flight Remy for $1.
She really want to beat Remy Ma up. Why she want to beat Remy Ma? She need to chill out though. Pap gotta put the muzzle on her too though.
He definitely do. This is how I tell you, man. Pap a simp, man.
Yeah,
you can't control his bitches, man.
Cause you can't be talking like I get the whole situation, all that, yeah, but hey, you need to chill out. If you want to do the raps, I get it. But trying to challenge her to a fight, that ain't even nothing. That's not even a fathomable situation. Like that don't even make sense. You want to keep making diss tracks? That's different. You know what I mean? I expect Remy to be able to come back with some shit. So, you know, she a rapper, so that's her field. And I actually like what Clarissa did. You know, she played.
There's an actual video of her saying this, man.
Hey, Remy gotta chill out, though. They all gotta chill out.
They all gotta relax. I want to damn man. What I hate when I be having a video and then I can't find it when I come to the show. That should be wild.
But see, Remy went wrong when she let Easy talk. He was the one. He the one who got all that shit out there. Oh, messy ass nigga. Like these chicks. How you gonna cheat with a messy ass nigga at that? If you gonna cheat with,
man.
Gotta be a nigga that ain't gonna say shit. Like,
yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Nas. You got hip hop is real. Yo, Shade Room just posted an interview Clarissa Shields just did where they're asking her.
What's old girl's name from? Her name was the sportscaster chick that got fired. What's her name? Janelle. What's her name? Janelle Hill.
Yeah, Janelle Hill.
Yeah, Jamel Hill.
Yeah, it was her interview. She was interviewing Clarissa Shields. And said she'll fight Remy for Oh man.
Just gotta chill out.
Yeah, Papa's a sucker for this type shit though, for real. He's supposed to not let, you know what I mean? Nigga can't control his bras, man. You feel me?
But you know what? Honestly, I can't really say. When I say that, I gotta think about the whole scope. And Remy, the one who low key put the shit to the public, because Pap and Carissa, whether they was fucking around or not, we didn't know nothing about it until Remy said something.
And that's a fact.
So, you know, so even though I might say I could say Pap or whatever, but it was Remy. Like, we ain't know nothing about this shit until she started talking shit about the shit. We even left her alone, and she was the one in the hot water. That's what's the craziest part about it. We kind of even was like, oh, that's last year. We ain't even really talking about that shit no more. We was letting them rock out. Like, oh, they probably got their shit together. And next thing you know, she just let the whole shit, like, you know, that's wild.
Yo, what's up, bro? It's your boy Nas. You got hip hop is real. Yo, Shade Room just posted an interview Clarissa Shields just did situation, and she basically was like, you know, if you give her $1, she'll get in that ring with Remy and box it out. And her main issue with Remy was the fact that she leaked her number, and basically she would never fight her over a dude that's beneath her. I don't know, but all I know is, you know, Clarissa Shields, she is the GOAT, the greatest woman boxer of all time. She is a problem. I don't want to see, you know, her and Remy get into no fisticuffs. We know Remy from the Bronx, and she a gangster, and you know she shot a friend over.
So that's what this whole newest thing is about with these motherfuckers. You know, we gotta talk about it. So apparently, she do this interview with Janelle, and Janelle asked her about the whole Remy Pack situation, and Clarissa basically is saying, you know, I wasn't really upset about the situation with you know, with Pack. She said basically, she said that's not the reason why I want to fight the broad or why I got some smoke with her. She said the reason why she got smoked with her because Remy leaked her actual number, her personal private line on social media. So now it's where she's going to have to possibly change this line. I guess she had this line for the past 10 or 15 years. And it's public now, so I guess that's compromising something. I don't know, but you know, whatever, right?
Yeah, you definitely don't want.
Let me finish. And this is her reason. This is her reason for being what she on, says Clarissa.
I feel like that is valid. I definitely want to beat somebody's ass if they made me change my number I had for 10 years. And if somebody, you know, I done had my number for damn near 15, 20 years. Hey, if somebody leaked my number, oh yeah, I definitely want to. And I ain't even no nigga to be on that type of shit no more like that. But I definitely would want to lay hands because it's like your reputation in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got this number. This is my number. I ain't never had to change it. My whole family got it.
Right.
Yeah.
I could do a lot of business with this number, you know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna want to beat your ass over some shit. Just like I kind of felt what Pop said. The reason, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't that you hit, that you actually got the, you know, hit, but it's the fact that you came, shook my hand, and then you hit. You know what I mean? Like, now, that's why I knocked your ass out. It was the principle of the shit, and I get that. I could totally get that, because in a sense, like I always say, you check your wife.
Right.
If it's a nigga that was like smiling in your face that you know, oh yeah, then that's a whole different situation. If it's some nigga you don't know, or you know, a nigga you ain't never talked to or never seen, and your wife was cheating on you with that nigga, like, and that nigga might not even know about you. I done been in them situations where a chick's dude and asked me, all right, man, look, I ain't got nothing. I ain't rather even say nothing. Like, that's between y'all. Like, don't bring me in that shit. Don't call my phone.
Please.
Hey, y'all work that out of your own, man. Have a good one.
Glitch, man, the guarantee, man. What's good, man? What you think about this new progression in this situation, man? Goddamn it, Clarissa said that Remy leaked her number and share a private number to the public, man. That's the reason why she want to lay hands on. What you got? What's your take on that, man?
Yeah, I think it's just a, you know what I'm saying?
You said some cappington going on?
Yeah, it's some cap going on motherfucking. Yeah, I don't think ain't shit happening. Remy in a position where she doing shit knowing, you know what I'm saying, Clarissa ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying, go put hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Her hands is registered, so she ain't like it's gonna have to be a lot of clauses signed and they ain't about to get in no ring and do no rounds and no shit like that. So I mean, it's whack on Remy's part, you know what I'm saying, to leak her number, you know what I'm saying, especially her personal number like that. Like that's like some bullshit. But it ain't going further than what it is, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I mean, ain't shit really about to happen, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, like. Fighting her for $1 though, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? She liable to beat the hell out of me,
L,
bro.
man. Hey, Glitch and L, man. Listen, man. When I read that, or when I seen that interview earlier, I don't know why I don't know why they scrub like they fake not wanting to show the interview. Like that. They really want to say nothing crazy. But when I seen the interview a little bit earlier, I was just watching Clarissa the other day. I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, Review, that is kind of disrespectful. That's like she got the strictest confidence she gonna beat your ass. She said, man, I will fight her for $1.
But she will though, and that's why I say it ain't fair. So I ain't even going there.
Yeah, you feel me? I just said that to say that for Clarissa to say that ain't about this about that. It just goes to show that no matter how you may actually be as a chick, y'all still all chicks, man. Y'all still all emotional. To say that I'm not upset about this, but this is the reason you're upset. Ma, you upset. It's flat out is what it is. You're upset. Period. No matter what causes or triggering you being upset, the point is you're upset about messing around with a dude, even though he probably was. Maybe if they did, because we don't even know if her and him actually ever. We don't even know that though. It's kind of like the situation between Remy and Easy. All this stuff came out, niggas was like, oh, we don't even know if he really clapped the cheeks. We don't have no way to prove that is what the word was going on. I believe Els was of that sentiment when this first came out as well. Right? The whole thing is, and this is just what I'm going to say on this, and this is going to be the absolute last time we speak about this on A Real Talk. I don't give a fuck. Be honest with you, man. Papoose, you know, in some aspects you could say he's a stand-up guy. He held her down. He was to the joint and all that, you know, and that's cool. But on the other hand of that, there's another hand of that though. He was on some sucking shit because ain't no way in hell you supposed to be a real nigga from the streets or whatever if you ain't know that Remy was a raggedy, ratchet ass bitch. I would have never wiped Remy up. Never. It would never have happened. She would have been. I definitely listen. I ain't about to say all that, but I would have never wiped up Remy. Like, come on, man. Y'all see them Smack DVD interviews from back in the day? Remy thinks she a dude, man. Like, it would never go anything beyond clapping her cheek, but she actually is a lightweight, decent-looking chick, and when she is thick as hell, though. We ain't gonna see her in front like Remy ain't dumb thick and her body is cold. We're not gonna see her in front like that's not true. But her disposition, white, never. I ain't fucking with no bra, seriously, that tell a nigga to suck her dick.
Yeah, that's wild.
We got We Bleed Hip Hop in the comment section, my nigga. Al, what's good with you? Wow. Absolute last time we speaking about this shit. I don't give a fuck what new come up. Cop, you need to tighten up though, man. It's like what some sucker shit you involved with, man. Nigga like you wouldn't involved no shit like this. I don't know if
Messy ass shit, bro. You ain't supposed to have these chicks out here fighting in the streets.
Yeah, you acting crazy, Pap, man. You supposed to be trigger happy Pappy, man. Mixtape King, man. DJ K Slay protege, man. Rest in essence of K Slay. What would K Slay have to say about this if he was still alive, man?
What the Pap should have done, you know what I mean? And I get he wanted to defend himself, but let me tell you, as a man, you ain't never gonna win on social media.
Never.
Man. So you might as well just leave it alone, man. Like you ain't gonna win. You outnumbered when it comes to social media because not only is you battling with the women, you battling with the simps too. So you already lost the population of the men. That's like about 30 to 40% of the men you done lost also. So you ain't never gonna win when you get on social media and you battling some real. When you saying some real shit on social media, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna lose a lot of the percentage because it's only gonna be a small percentage of the women, and then you're gonna have about 30 to 40% of the simp ass niggas, and you're gonna lose the battle, bro. So you know, even me, like you know, I sacrifice that shit because I'm prone. I'm always gonna say what the fuck I feel, the way I feel. You know what I mean? That's just me, but a lot of y'all can't do that and still swim out here like that. It ain't gonna work. It's just not. It's not gonna happen. You know.
And that's why I encourage y'all to like remove y'all's feelings from this social engineering, y'all, man. Remove your emotions, man. Remove your feelings, the way you feel, right? How you feel really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, and to most people, considering most people don't even know you exist, right? So try to remove your emotions and your feelings from this internet, digital, holographic spaces, these social engineering, social media spaces and platforms. Remove your emotion and your emotional connection to it, because when you start to get emotionally involved, that means you're identifying with it. That means you think you are to some degree part of this in the way that it's a part of you, as if you get a sense of yourself from it. And I would strongly suggest that y'all stop that shit. Because just like I talked about earlier, that's a part of syncing and linking with this shit on other levels that most of y'all ain't even aware of. So, you know, but this situation right here, y'all, right, I want y'all to just be mindful when it comes to this. The fact that they talking about this in the way they are and dragging it out as long as they are, and people who speak about it in the platforms we just spoken on, y'all should take this serious. And I really don't tell y'all what y'all should do or should not do. But if I was going to tell you what you should do, you should definitely pay attention to this situation. Get easy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share social media.
Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people. And they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster. Want to know the truth. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been
Trump is an asshole.
Nah, man.
I get what he's saying. Though. Nah, I'm saying he an asshole just on the last statement, but
he is an asshole. I'm gonna let you
I
cook.
totally get what he's saying though in the whole scope. Yeah, what he's saying in the whole.
I'm gonna let you cook. El, you can cook, bro. I just want to say this real quick, and you got the floor. Trump is the greatest president in U.S. history. That's coming from me, Stacks with the facts. I'm gonna say it again. Donald J. Trump is the greatest president in American history. Watch what I'm saying. He's gonna go down as that, right? Because not only is he bringing in the smart grid, as I discussed earlier, he actually is very well fit for the job. You feel me? I like the way he just handled that press conference too. He said, I don't want to really talk. This is how we know Trump knows exactly what's going on. And so this is why I just want to say this before I pass it to L. Don't ever think when it comes to situations like this that our government is clueless and they do not know what's going on. That is very insulting to the intelligence for them to even project that sentiment about this on us to where they really are insulting our intelligence to where we're going to believe them when they tell us, we don't know what this is. This is cool. Stop it, man. Stop it.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
Nah, you're right. I mean, they definitely know what's going on. I was watching some of the press conferences like earlier in the week, and it's just amazing how they try to act like they don't know what's going on, but they telling you that it is man. So this is what they telling you. These are the facts that we know. They say it's manned aircraft, but they're not telling you what kind of man or whatever it is or whatever it may be. But some of the drones, you know what I mean? Some of them are big. I done heard some of them are big as vehicles and some of them are smaller than others. And it's definitely different sizes. Now, I will say this. So I'm only going to speak on events that people here can corroborate. And Verge was in my backyard one time when we got a video. I got it on my phone. I had to pull it up.
Hey, send that to me, bro.
You remember, Verge was on my.
I remember, nigga.
We were actually recording on a Friday night.
Hold on, we was live, weren't we?
We was live.
We was live, Jack.
We was live.
Friday night wrap up.
And we was right out there on my motherfucking right back there on the patio joint. Yeah. And we were smoking cigars that night because it was the summertime, so it was still kind of light outside. It was just getting kind of dark. It was like the gray dark. And I was talking to Birds, and he had the line on my phone. So we had two different views, but I was looking up and I was like, hold up, what the fuck is that? And he was like, what? Like, cause at first Birds was kind of like laughing and clowning for a second. And I'm like, nah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie,
I was like, that shit moving faster than what a plane will move. And the shit it just don't look right. Like it's moving way too fast to be anything like, I just ain't that, like me personally, I ain't never seen nothing from that far away move that fast. And it was moving, it wasn't just going one way, it was going back and forth.
Back and forth, circling and all that shit. Yeah. Basically what L is saying, it was moving in a way, it was a true UFO. Right? Moving in a way that we ain't never seen no conventional vehicle in the air move. How about that?
Yeah. And I got it on video camera. I put it's on my Twitter and all that. It was on my Twitter.
Bro. Give me that video, bro.
I'm gonna look. It's in my phone because it's a while. It's on my Twitter for sure.
Hey, Glitch, man, what's your take on all this drone? I know you've been my paying attention watching this stuff, bro. What's your take on all this drone shit, bro?
Bruh, man.
What I've been telling, hey, Glitch,
what you been telling them about for the longest?
What have I been telling y'all?
Hey, man, every time I see something like this, you know what I'm saying, I see things like this come up, and I'll be like, damn, I was just talking about this 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He just said something about it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? This like like Trump was saying, you know, I agree with you too. He handled that interview very well. I like the way he handled that interview. You know what I'm saying? Because, like he said, the government know what they are.
You know
Like
exactly what
he
it is.
definitely knows what they are. So you know what I'm saying?
He ain't at
Hey,
liberty to speak about it, or should I say, he's not. He chose not to speak on it, and I understand that. But
it's not his
it's
position.
not. Listen. I'm gonna just say this: it's not Trump's job as president to tell y'all that without him following structure and order within his position and being given the actual evidence, actual information to convey it to us. If you understand what I just said.
Right.
Because y'all got to remember, Trump comes from the private sector. And if y'all was watching the show earlier this morning with him and his homeboy, his little homeboy, his little OG that's really his OG, Elon Musk, right? He know what the fuck is going on, man. To think that they don't know what's going on with this is silly on your part. I'm gonna say that, and it's actually super crazy on their part to insult our intelligence to make us think or even have the perception that they don't know what this stuff is.
Right. And Elon out here trying to build colonies on Mars and shit.
Mars and shit, man.
And y'all think they don't know what's going on out there before they even thinking to build colonies and all this and other countries on other planets. Like, come on, man.
It's wild work, man. Wild work.
Man.
Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. This next story, man. Shout out to my brother XL Pro sending me these dope stories. Listen, man, this is wild, man.
Hey, Burge.
What's up?
Before you move on, I want to tell y'all this.
Go ahead, bro.
What y'all see in the sky don't come from the sky. It come from the earth. And I'm going to let y'all sit on that.
Y'all heard what else said, man. We, over here, we're able to talk, man. We talk about a plethora of things. And one of the things that I definitely speak on constantly, consistently, is things of this subject right here. And I've only been telling y'all forever what's going on, man. You feel me? And we ain't letting up.
Hey, what's one of the first things the Bible said? What was here has always been here and will always be here. That's one of the first bars, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, there it is. They ain't never hide nothing from you. They put it right in front of you, and you know what I mean? From there, you got to figure out what the rest is.
And that's a fact, OG. And I'm glad that you brought that up, OG. OG, what's up? I'm glad you brought that up, OG, because that's a good point to keep in mind. If they didn't know, they wouldn't be so calm. Exactly. If they didn't know what's going on, and this was actually something that was new to them, and they weren't aware of what pre-tough, man, we trust me. Something of this nature, we probably would be under the same situation we was during the pandemic.
I'm gonna tell you, what me and Bird saw that night wasn't the first time I saw that shit.
It wasn't the first time I saw something either. So, like I say all the time, y'all, they're not hiding this stuff. Man.
When y'all outside, look up at the stars, man. Stars don't move, y'all. Sometimes just look up at the sky, y'all. Just look at that shit. You know, and just remember, stars do not move.
This is so sad right here, man. This story right here we about to talk about is so sad, man. And you know, I don't like to be the person to talk about stuff like this, man, but we got to talk about stuff like this, man, because this is what I'm saying. I tell y'all, man, the devil is at work, man. LSD is at work 40 hours a second, man. You heard what I said? I said LSD is at work 40 hours a second, man. You hear me? One of y'all Got the show or something playing in the background. And y'all need to put that on mute. Because I can hear myself echoing. So whichever one of y'all have like a page open, maybe on your phone or your computer, y'all got YouTube or whatever open somewhere else, because I can hear it echoing. You know. I think it's you,
What you talking about?
Whatever you got playing on another screen open on your computer, you need to mute it. Because it's bleeding in the show.
Oh, you talking about Julie up there playing that damn Spanish shit. You get how that.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about I can hear me.
Oh, no, that ain't my shit.
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm on my phone, but I don't know.
Hold on. See, I don't hear it now. I don't hear it now. Yeah, L, it's you. Yeah, it's you, bro. Yeah, it's you, L.
You can hear it?
Yeah, when I mute your mic, I don't hear myself reverbing. I don't have no other pages open with my mics on, like on my other YouTube page I got open. I don't even got anything clicked on, so we can't hear anything anyway. So it's coming from you.
Do you hear it now?
No. Yes.
I don't have nothing open though. This is all I got.
Maybe it's just StreamYard then. But this next story is sad, y'all. This is another one, man. Maybe some of y'all have heard about this. Right.
The best moments deserve the best eggs, especially when they're Eggland's Best. Tastes so deliciously fresh, with better nutrition too. We love our eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's Best.
13, Luke.
And Eric, it's been an emotional 4.5 years for the family of that girl, knowing they'll never get her back, but wondering if at least they could get justice. Well, today it was the defendant who was emotional. The first time prosecutors say they've ever seen her this way.
Of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 50 years.
Shauna Hui and members of her family bursting into tears as she learns her fate. 50 years in prison for beating her boyfriend's 4-year-old daughter, Jakaza Alexander, to death.
You're not the victim, Shauna.
That's the little girl's grandmother taking the stand to read an impact statement after sentencing.
For her to cry now, I don't understand that, because she didn't cry through any of her statements or any of the police investigating.
It's an investigation that led police to Hui's Tomball home. It's here on September 7th, 2019. They say the mother of 5 used a blunt object to beat Jakaza.
I think everybody always wonders why somebody would do this.
A question that's never been answered because to this day, Hui denies doing it. The day of the murder, she took Jakaza to the emergency room and told 2 different stories. First, that Jakaza rammed herself into a toilet roll dispenser. Then she said it was a doorknob.
And my niece was barely 30 pounds. So how she could cause deep bruising in her head and make her spine come unattached to her body, I'll never know.
The medical examiner found brain bleeding at the base of Jakaza's eyes, and multiple bruises. What's more, they found evidence that some of the girl's injuries were 1 to 2 weeks old.
She was a big part of our lives. We don't have a lot of girls in our family, so it's a huge missing part of our life.
It's hard. For 4 years, it's been just miserable.
And now, it's someone else's turn.
She only cried when it was about herself, when the sentence came down or when she was convicted yesterday.
Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness.
Rest in the essence to young Jakarta, man. You know, rest in the essence to our young sister and young Jakarta, man. Hell, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Oh, my fault. Hold on, Al.
Shit. I didn't know what to say after watching that. That's wild right there.
Right, you speaking, right?
Man. You know, I don't know, man. Like, there's no excuse for that. Right?
Crazy, right?
Yeah, I just talked about it earlier. You know, unless somebody like really threatening you or put you in a threatening position, you know, violence isn't something that should be inflicted in nobody. And I'm strongly against that. Like, very much. You know, I'm always about protecting yourself if you need to, if in the moment, you know what I mean, heated passion moments. You know, look, man, they just, that's some sick shit. Little kid, it's never no reason to, you know, hit no kid or no shit like that. You know, with no blunt force trauma. That means she hit her with an object. You put a dent in somebody's head and dislocate their spine from their body. Yeah, that's some wild shit. You know what I mean? Like, she deserves everything she get. You know what I mean? She should definitely deserve to be in jail for the rest of her life. Yeah. Oh, man, that's wild to hear, man.
Blitz, man.
Yeah, man, that's a sad story right there, man. It's just a sad story, man. I always, like, anytime I hear something like this, I always try to think, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what makes a person, you know what I'm saying, what makes somebody create that type of, you know what I'm saying, cringe act on a child. You know what I'm saying? It's always sad, you know what I'm saying? This little girl, you know what I'm saying, she didn't even get to live at all, really. You know what I'm saying? She was a young little girl. So yeah, man, that's sad.
I gotta say, man, it really is sad. And, you know, like I say, man, LSD is at work 100 hours a day, man. You feel me? And I saw anything involved with children, you know, more than likely some type of demonic shit going on. I hate to say that though, but I know a lot of people be, you know, but I'm gonna just do it here. You feel me? Like the car is in no shape or fashion to defend themselves. All right. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad story. But we gotta talk about stuff like that because we gotta be aware of what's going on around us, man, so we can realize how serious it are right now. You know, yesterday that's Florida, man. Going way. So you feel me?
Wow.
We're gonna get to some E.N.E, man, right now. You know, talking about stuff that I go to my page, man, about to bring this joint right here. Another joint with my brother E.N.E. Guaranteed. With my brother know the sickness. You can offer his album the sickness too. You know, we do this for ourselves, man. You know what I'm talking about E.N.E every day, all day, no day, talk that. You don't know how we do it, man. Friday night rap live.
That's not necessary.
Got Gretchen and me.
Yeah. And another one.
It's going to hurt.
Hey.
Wonder, did you make this?
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
What's up to a hater caught in the vapors, lit no Vegas. Nice for the Vegas, I'm one step from the majors. Cautious the heart was, hoping the case is lost in the matrix. 600 the gray bins, Pop said fuck your play friends. Never chase those, they chase when you make ends. cruising on blocks, smoking the hot, live or you die. Those are the options, determined by fresh, popping the rotten. Play the type possum, hype us and rockin', they never call when. Fuck are we on now, fuck playing low now. Blow hot, nicer than SoCal, when the king close out. Score they close now, she wetter than coast out. Ice up my coast now, play and I coast now. Nigga, I'm so wild, till it's all sold out. Never I sold out, can knock what I sold out. Hot summers, cold routes, never set thunder to gold out. No one can oppose now. Bad hands, origami they host out. I'm cold with the clothes now, more be less now. King clutching on best now.
We about subtraction.
They gotta get you blessed out.
That's the common fraction.
King.
We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction. All action. We about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man. That's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction.
Nigga, all aboard. You listening to the captain. Circle mad small. Too many niggas be capping. Keep that bullshit to yourself. Don't need distractions. I got niggas that are running your mouth, not for extractions. It's all about the dough. My nigga, let's get it cracking. For these dividends, I'm moving shit out. Let's get the packing. Roll a blunt and head to the sky. You niggas napping. My bars thrill niggas. Compare me to Michael Jackson on the moonwalk. Nigga, this is real talk. Keep the green on me like I'm Jack with the beanstalk. Let me get a sample, nigga. That's how the fiends talk. Damn, that nigga lit. Yeah, that's probably what your bitch thought. In and out of stores, it don't matter what the guy bought. I got the dough. Be in that bitch like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's glitch, nigga, for real. I got that fire flowing. I done earned my stripes, my nigga, like a tiger spurt.
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. It's cycle 6, bitch, girl, yeah, take your pick. Let's go. I said I need at least 3, the rest is up the glitch. Straight confusing them like trying to eat with chopsticks. All my goals up in the air like a corner kick. We been eating much better like lettuce wraps. All them lies in your head, that's another cap. All these jewels on us might be a metal trap. And I got the road to the riches on a mental map. We tried to distance ourselves from these haters. Ask for E.N.E versus you, it's a tremendous gap. So sick with it, coming to the dividends. It's the everything, want it all, it's the odds and ends. I'm too clever, folks, all of this on schedule. There won't be a spectacle, let me get my vegetables. Double check the calculations if it's questionable. And my math is on point, like a decimal. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
Yeah. Got that like bro, put this up in private Facebook on your E.N.E Fridays with my brother King L, my brother Glitch and Guarantee. E.N.E every day, all day, all day. We bang our own shit. I mean, he did. Right now, man, go type in DA Butcher Boys spelled with a Z, and y'all go subscribe to both of those pages over there. E.N.E music every day, all day, every day, up over there. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Friday night wrap up type shit. L was good. Rich was good.
What up? What up?
Hey man, I know Christmas Eve is coming up, right?
Oh shit, bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. The
Oh
background
shit.
is crazy, L. You hear me, man? You need to get you some of these isolation mics, man.
I think my motherfucking shit went out. My speaker went out.
Your background is crazy. You hear me? But it's all good though.
I'm about to sign off anyway. I'm over here fake.
Yeah, you like you over there buttered like breakfast toast, nigga. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them echoes. That's L's background causing that echo.
That's mine. I ain't got shit going on in the background.
You got something going on that's causing that, man. But it's all good though. It ain't like nerve wracking to the point where it's like but it's just something that you know. Anyway, on the screen, shout out to Sagemore for bringing this up because this is ill. You feel me? Every Christmas Eve, this is a ceremony ritual at the Vatican. All right. And we got Francis, the Pope. You know what I'm saying? We got Francis, the Pope. Goddamn it. Opening up the doors, you know what I'm saying, to a new year, basically. It's a ceremony and ritual that the Vatican has been doing for quite some time, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. Did you got your mic muted, L?
I'm good.
I just want to make sure it wasn't me that did that. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. You know, something I want to point out to y'all. Right? I want to point something out to y'all concerning the Pope doing this ritual in the garb that he wears. If y'all remember a while back when me and my pops did a spiritual root episode, we was speaking on the Pope, the so-called Vicar of Christ. We was talking about this damn fish hat on his head, which is called a mitre. You know? And I just want to say this, man. That's another topic for another day. But, you know, coming into 2025, y'all, I want y'all to know we 5 years away from the projected time of UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability becoming, you know, online, so to speak, if you would, right? And L, man, I just, you know, because I know you went to Catholic school, L, and, you know, I just want to know y'all's opinion on the state of the Catholic Church and how it's been exposed in so much debauchery and so much pedophilia and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to get y'all's perspective on, you know, the current state of the Catholic Church, y'all's opinions toward especially the influence it has in politics, seeing that half of our Supreme Court is Christian Zionists. L, you go first.
I mean, honestly, you know, well, I went to school.
Let me ask you this real quick, though, L. Do you know anything about this ceremony right here?
Nah, I don't know nothing
It's
about
called
the door for the new year. None of that.
It's called the opening of the holy doors.
Yeah, you know, I don't know nothing about that. But you know, one thing I'll say, I know Catholic Church is a lot different than other churches. I do know that because I also went to other churches and was, you know, raised around other churches too. But the Catholic Church is what I mainly went to because I also went to St. Thomas from 1st to 8th grade. So I was also in Catholic school, not only just going to the Catholic Church. So, you know, you learn the religion a lot different than what other people are taught. You know, some people taught the King James Version. Um, you know, it's just other versions of the Bible or however it may be. However your word is, you know, you could be Muslim, you could be, you know, however Jewish. I had all kind of different friends from all different kind of religions and all that. So I respected it all. As far as like the actual Catholic Church and what I hear, I didn't see none of that, or you know, luckily I wasn't around none of that. I will say that the Catholic school is definitely a lot stricter than any other school I went to. I could confirm that. They didn't. I never like it's crazy. Like you hear about the stories of people getting paddled. I never heard nobody getting paddled, but they definitely reflects the paddle on people. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they would show it to you, but I never heard of nobody actually getting hit with no paddle or no shit. But I know it definitely was flexed on you just to kind of show you a different kind of enforcement. But you know, it was their way of kind of like trying to keep order, I guess. You know, it was nuns and that kind of nature. So it was a different kind of school environment. I went to some of my friends' school. I went to Franklin. I know it's totally different. Like it was rampant in the hallways. It was just totally different than the school I went to. Wasn't really no cutting classes, none of that shit, and not in the middle school. Or so.
Right.
I don't know. It was different, but I didn't get like with any of this type shit. I didn't see the walking through the doors. I didn't have to deal with like any of the other like stuff you were talking about. I did hear some weird shit from one of the guys that was involved with the preachers or whatever. I think he got caught at Franklin Park with other preachers, and he got like a ticket for pissing on a tree or some shit. But I really don't know the extent of what happened outside of that.
Whoa.
But I know it was some shit to where it caused a friction in the church. And I was super young, so I didn't get the information. But St. Thomas went through some shit, and they went through a different background. And I think right now it's like a Spanish kind of church in a sense. You know, my grandma told me they do half the service in English, half in Spanish. So it's different.
Right.
I ain't been there in years.
Blitz was good.
I need to hear your perspective on the Catholic Church because
I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get into religion, you know what I'm saying, like that, so I can't really speak on it.
Right.
I have heard, you know what I'm saying, different things, you know, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the Catholic Church and the Vatican and things like that. But you know what I'm saying, I definitely wasn't aware of the I didn't know what that ritual was. Actually, I didn't know nothing about that until you just mentioned it to me, you know what I'm saying, a couple minutes ago. So I mean, I always heard things about the Catholic Church, like I said, but you know what I'm saying, that's all I can't really speak on it because, you know what I'm saying, I don't know enough about it to speak on it.
Man.
Right.
Hey, Verge, one thing I will say, I've been to other churches, and depending on how your time schedule be on Sunday, one thing you could love about the Catholic Church is you know it's only going to be an hour. It's only going to be an hour. You
We got
go.
Sage Mo in the building. What's good, man? Yeah, it ain't gonna be no 3-4 hour event. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, man. Peace to you, Vert. Man, can you hear me? Remember last time I was using the phone and
We can hear you fine, bro. We can hear you fine.
oh yeah. Peace to the bros on the panel, man. I finally get to catch you. I told you, man. I did what you said about you got to understand because usually when I don't see nobody pop up, I just push the all button again. But I unsubscribed and subscribed again and pushed it. Like you said last time, so I caught this one. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. The reason why I mentioned that, man, because I'm like, when you talk about the Project Bluebeam, I think this is a boost. You know, at least one of the doors, man, because you got to remember, if they opening up, they usually opening up 4 doors, right? So this the first time they open up 5, and I think you can go on TikTok and they show like where he opened the wall. Like if you look, if you look at if you look how he doing it, don't it look like on the movies or on a TV show when they'll pull a book from the shelf and then it'll open up or something, whatever that is going on that picture, dog. But it's still, I still think that it's trying to boost the simulation, but then it's a lot of stuff to it because I guess you can see the blueprint to what's under the Vatican where they at. So and it's in like alphabet, so we're like room U, that's supposed to be like a Lucifer, coffin that they finna try to get into on the 24th, and then they always film this. Remember, they do this once like every 25 years, and they show it on TV. Like they did in 75, and then they did it in 99 before 2000. Now they doing it again. I think, and then they say it's different ways you got to open up doors because you got to think about it when you tie stuff that really ain't coincidences. Like when you see when they found that Coca-Cola truck with all them kids in it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. They saying, it's some shit where, some stuff they gotta spill blood, orgy here, keys to open it up here and all that, dog. So I'm thinking mainly is that it gotta be for the to power up the here and power up that simulation real quick. Cause they just ain't doing this for nothing, not for no ritual.
Nah. This is crazy because what I'm about to talk about next, and what I was speaking on earlier, all connects with this. Remember, I was talking to y'all earlier. If you was watching the show earlier this morning, I was talking about CERN and how they is expanding it.
Yeah, because this is something that I when I was looking into it without seeing nobody talk about it. I know you hear about what they talk about in California about what is it, Khalifa and the Warriors. I'm pretty sure you know about the root chakra. I'm talking about the earth root. You know how people they get into they try to get deep and talk about the chakra in us, but it's a root chakra in California, right? But so it is like some energy come out there with all the activity that go in California. So it is CERN's. It's a CERN over there in Chicago, like South, like how people be acting like that, like they trying to.
Oh, let me expound on that though, real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The city of Chicago itself, that is CERN. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or is CERN is simulating what naturally happens in Chicago? How about that?
Yeah, because you got to think about it, man. All that activity. Because when I found out last
I did
year,
a whole show on this, bro. Sage, man. I did a whole show on
yeah, man.
about the intersect, the big huge portal
I
that's
think
over
one,
the area of
yeah,
Chicago. I did a whole show on that, bro.
yeah. I know it'd be like people in the clouds, man. But for somebody like me who missed you a couple times, you might have to suggest a list of some, man, because I missed a few. I'm talking about even before I mentioned it, like when I first tried to get on and you was talking about the I was in the chat and you was talking about.
Oh, your mic went out, bro. He dropped off. He must have a bad connection. But yeah, though, y'all, man, I was just literally talking about this earlier. So, man, like I tell you, you gotta be able to connect the dots. Now, this next story is crazy because I very much doubt that few people in Ohio even know about this. L, what you know about this? I don't recall this being talked about on our news. I'm not saying it hasn't. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. That doesn't mean it wasn't, though. Right? What y'all know about this, though?
For tonight, that we are not hearing yet about any injuries
Yeah.
following this 3.3 earthquake
Wow.
in Huntington. I just
Yeah.
got a text from one of our friends, Spencer. I want to read it to you guys because I just think it kind of is telling about what it is. He says, we could feel the building was shaking so bad, I thought the glass was going to break. That's not exactly something we hear all the time in our region.
I've heard people from Boyd County, from Lawrence County, from Cabell County. I'll show you that map in just a moment. Said, and actually in their house, it sounded like a bomb went off, crack. And that tells me that the ground did shake pretty well. And we have some data for you, new data just coming in. And this happened just within the past 30 minutes. So this is all going to be new to us here. And this is unfolding. So we're just going to keep bringing you the tidbits that we have. Okay, this is the preliminary ruling on this one. 3.3 is the magnitude, right? We don't call it Richter scale anymore. Just it's a magnitude. And that's,
No, I want y'all to pay attention to what he just said. They no longer call it 3.3 on the Richter scale. This is the magnitude of the earthquake was 3.3. Pay attention to that. Let's go.
That's not nothing.
Y'all see where this is at, right? This is Huntington, West V. And right up here, we got Fort Smith, Ohio. And other areas of Ohio right here, too. All right. Let's go.
Right? Obviously, that's a pretty good shake. I moved the map in there, and it looks like it was literally right here. Here's the epicenter. There's Chesapeake. And you just take the road there north of town. That's out. Actually, you know what? That's out heading out toward the Christmas tree farm. We'll have to call our friends out there and see what they felt out that direction. So that's where it was, just literally about 3 miles northwest of the center of Chesapeake. And then this is a seismograph. This is in Bidwell, Ohio, just up the way. They all look like this. You read it like this across this hour. This is the 4 o'clock hour. And then all of a sudden, boom, look at that. And then there was a little reverberation. Do we know if there will be more aftershocks? We do not. But I will tell you this. This is not a very active zone for earthquake. Okay, so it's very unusual, first of all, to have this. Second of all, to have an aftershock, because these mountains are old and they're very settled, just to let us know about that. And so this is where it's been felt. These reports will continue to come in. This is what they call the shake map, or the feels where it was felt map. And there you go. Definitely centered right there on Chesapeake at category 3.3 magnitude. Okay, rain, yeah, we'll get into the rain stuff. Certainly not as interesting or as wild as that. It does not happen every day. Was not on anybody's bingo card, so to speak, today. But so far, no injuries that we know of. I'm sure people are kind of checking around the corners of the door frames and all that now, see if there are any cracks from that shaking. And we'll certainly keep you up to date with more as we learn it.
Yes.
Right? Y'all heard about that earthquake?
Nah, I ain't hear about it at all.
I just like showing stories like that just to let y'all know that this stuff going on, man. And, all we be confused and manipulating and being, distracted with other bullshit, like a couple stuff we talking about is real shit like that going on.
Did y'all hear? I know y'all probably heard the story about the school in Wisconsin. I think it was in Madison, Wisconsin. They got shot up.
Yeah, hey man, listen here, Glitch, man. You hear me? They said it was a little 15-year-old girl that did that shit, man.
Yep.
Let's go to it, man. This is a 15-year-old little girl that did that shit, man.
A vigil was held last night as the Madison, Wisconsin community continues to grieve. The private Christian school where a 15-year-old girl opened fire Monday is considering new security measures, including adding a resource officer in the new year. 2 people were killed in the shooting, including a teacher and a teenage student. The shooter died from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. 6 others are hurt, too, with life-threatening injuries. We now know it was a second-grade teacher who called 911 to report the shooting. Investigators have identified Natalie Rupnow, who went by Samantha, as the shooter. The weapon that was used was a handgun and was recovered at the scene. It's still not clear how she got it. Anna Schechter joins us now in Studio 57. She's the senior coordinating producer for our CBS News Crime and Public Safety Unit. Anna, what is the most challenging part in trying to trace that gun and figure out how she got it?
Well, the ATF has already done its tracing, so you can figure out that initial sale from the manufacturer. But in Wisconsin, gun laws are pretty loose. So if it changed hands, it's actually hard to figure that out. Investigators are looking at her family members, other adults that were around her. Did she obtain the gun from them? That is like a top question that investigators are asking. Court records that we've seen show that she was living mostly with her father in the last couple of years. So obviously they're spending a lot of time interviewing him.
The Washington Post has some new reporting that she had a turbulent family life. What can you tell us about that?
Well, we have these divorce documents, divorce proceeding documents that also talk about a custody agreement between the parents. And so in the most recent one, she was moving back and forth every couple of days. So kind of a lot of upheaval. It's an interesting history profile. The parents married when she was 2 years old in 2011. They divorced a few years later, remarried in 2017, and again divorced in 2020. So the Post sort of lays out this potentially turbulent home, but a lot of people grow up in homes with divorced parents or, turbulent family life, and they don't commit something like this. I think what investigators are looking at now is her online activity. They are scouring her social media, sort of the deep, dark places on the internet that may have influenced her in these last preceding years.
The Madison police chief said that they believe no one was targeted, and they believe essentially everyone was targeted. What evidence do they have to support that?
Well, it's a great question. What they have is the scene of the crime. She walked in and opened fire, killing what we believe is a substitute teacher and a teenage student. At this time, we're still waiting on the demographics of this. So I think what the police chief is saying is it didn't appear that she was motivated by race based on the evidence that they have right now. But that could change. This investigation is ongoing, and we're still pretty early on.
I want to ask you one more question, because at this point, so many days removed from the shooting, I know that a press conference yesterday with reporters got very heated because there have not really been any identities other than the suspected shooter released. Is that unusual in a situation like this to still not have demographics and names of victims?
Generally, by now, we would start to have the names of victims once the authorities notify the families of those deceased and those injured. Then they tell the press and the public their names. My understanding is that the school has wanted to keep things private. This is a very small, tight-knit community, and so that might be factoring in here, but it is relatively unusual for us to not have any names.
Okay, Anna Schechter.
Right. Ew, you heard about this? Ew. Oh, I guess Ew must have
check on out.
That nigga sound like he passed out or something, man. Ew. Over there, buttered up. What's gonna be this market? Glitch, man.
Crazy situations, man.
This is wild, right?
Yeah, man. Just crazy situations, man. Crazy situations going on around this. Not even just, you know what I'm saying? I don't even speak about the world, but just in the U.S., you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit crazy, man. I mean, it's just becoming too common now. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
crazy, dog.
Yeah, when it comes to, we done spoke on these shootings, I don't know how many times, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the way that this is becoming to be made to seem like something that's like natural, something that just happens, like we should be getting used to it in that aspect. It's just crazy to me, but I always find it very disturbing when children pull this off. Now they're showing that it's not just young boys doing this, it's young girls doing this too. You know what I'm saying? And I just think personally it's something we should be aware of. You know what I'm talking about? And make sure that we understand what's going on with this situation right here. Whenever we get showed these so-called alleged mass shootings done by children, you should be skeptical of that. You know what I mean? Mo, what's good, man? We can hear you, I think.
Yeah, I don't even be knowing when I be dropping off because sometimes I turn the TV down.
Right.
Yeah, but I gotta turn the TV down. But yeah, man, with that, man, do you remember Verge? You remember that it started in the 80s, and a lot of times, if don't nobody mention it, you don't really remember it. Do you remember the GATE program?
You said the GATE program?
Yeah, okay. You remember they did it is usually did from 1st to 4th grade. Remember, it'd be some people that came in and they had enough devices so when you put on those earmuffs and then you like click the thing to see if you hear a sound, but you keep on
Oh
clicking it.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Remember, after a while you couldn't hear it, but it was certain kids in there that could, right? And then they had that little machine that they made you go over and look in. And there's certain pictures, but then it was certain you couldn't see, but it was certain them kids couldn't. You don't even remember the kids that they took out them classes. They was going to school with you, and when they passed so many tests, they took them out of class and talked to them for a minute. A lot of them shooters and people that be doing this shit, maybe even Luigi, I don't even know, with that hit, them be mad that it triggered for some Manchurian candidates. When it comes, when it comes to school, it did a lot.
I'm gonna go do one further and say all of them.
Well, yeah, maybe. Well, you ever seen? Because I just seen the first season when I had the Netflix. You know, my sister, because we let her. We kind of like we had a prescription on something they had, but then I guess all of them they start cracking down on people in December about you not living somewhere and using Netflix or Disney
Oh
Plus
yeah,
or
they
something.
started that. Listen here, that's listen to what I'm telling you. It'll come to that right there, right? They're cracking down on that, right? And this is one of the main reasons why we all keep getting these robo calls on our phone when we answer the phone. It'll be some weird people talking on there, or there don't be nothing at all. That's all connected.
Like trying to say your voice, but some of them just like remember on Stranger Things they had that girl hooked up to that shit and she escaped on the first season.
Right.
Some of them do that shit too. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Like pretty much they was seeing which young kids was pretty much activated back then. You know what I mean? Because remember, if I know I got some good hearing, especially back when I was in school, and my sight I don't even wear glasses to this day. So I'm like, when somebody brought it up, remember, and today, and you don't think about it like thoughts of the childhood, like maybe field day or just little shit, that cross your mind here and there. You know what I mean? That GATE program, you don't really think about it until somebody mentioned it. Like it was like a little hypnotic thing attached to that too. Like, well, they can't hear this frequency, so you know what I mean? We'll put that block on them. But they was pulling kids out the class, and then some of them kids, you will hear. I knew it was some money involved because some of them kids they be like, because we used to do pen pals back in the day. Some of them they be like, well, this is such and such last day. I want everybody before we leave, give them a handshake. They moving and all that shit. And that was some of them kids that was leaving off to go for the GATE program, and they got them doing all kind of different shit. So that's where a lot of that Manchurian candidate come from.
Y'all gotta be on the watch out for stuff like this, man. You know what I mean? It's a serious situation whenever they hit us with these so-called shooters of these schools being little kids, man. Just be aware of that. We about to get up out of here though, man. Everybody say their last words, man. Sagemo, you can go ahead and first we're gonna go to Glitch and then we're gonna see what's up with we're gonna get up out of here.
Appreciate the show. So for the record, you come on in the morning and then like something around this time in the evening.
Well, it depends though. Like if it's a Friday and I don't have to work in the morning, 9 times out of 10, I'll probably do a show. Any other time is 9 o'clock at night because I work normally Monday through Thursday. And on the weekend, it just depends what I'm doing because on Saturdays and Sundays, Sundays, we about to get the Spiritual Root Sunday back popping with my pops, though. So that's gonna be a beautiful thing. You know
What you talking about? You pops like on a podcast type thing?
Yeah, me and my dad, I got hella shows on my YouTube. All you gotta do is go to the live videos on my page, man, and check out all them Sunday night, Spiritual Root Sundays with my pops, man.
Oh, you gonna start them? You starting back up this Sunday?
Nah, we started back up after after next year. Maybe the second week in January, the second Sunday in January. Hold on, let me check something out real quick, and I can give you a more accurate date. Yeah, probably like the first Sunday in January, which would be January 5th. That's probably when we're gonna, get things popping. You know. We're gonna get things popping on January 5th with the Sunday Roots. You know what I'm saying? Sunday Spiritual Roots with me and my pops, man. It's hella episodes. All I gotta do is go on my page and check it out in this thing, man. Glitch, what's good with you, man?
Hey man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to the page, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying, and tap in, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week, you know what I'm saying, all A Real Talk, you know what I'm saying, we come on here and we, you know what I'm saying, we had these type of discussions that need to be had. So yeah, shout out to everybody that came through today, you know what I'm saying. You could have been anywhere else if you was here with us tonight. So
you did. You already know, Glitch, man. You already know I love you, brother, man. I holler at you, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And we already know you're gonna be tapping in, man.
Yes, sir.
You already know, man. Els, man, what's going on?
He dead.
That boy L over there toasted and roasted. You hear me, man? We're gonna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, click on the bell, man. Subscribe to the page, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's only right. You know what I'm talking about? That we,
shit, my fault. I thought I was talking. My fault, y'all. Y'all
where you been at, L, man?
Yeah, my bad. I had it on mute.
So you was talking the whole time. You just was talking, and you thought you was on, and you would just realize you was on mute the whole time.
Man, I thought I was talking. I was just saying, peace, love, blessings to everybody. Hope everybody having a good evening. We signing off, man. I hope y'all have a good time, holidays, but so yeah, that's it.
That nigga over there, butter, man.
I'm out. I'm signing off right after this, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Happy holidays to you and your families, and yeah, everything else is great. We out.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We about to get it right.
We out, man. 2025 is amongst us.
One of my favorite tracks. Yeah. Brother King L's and Glitch Guarantee. Shout out to Glitch. My brother King L's album, True Hard Music, man. For listening to this, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no day. We'll be at the ground. On South Philly Road. On the 4 p.m.
Yo. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. Diamonds on a nigga from the mud, came from different types of pressure. Thank the Lord bless her, watch how I adjust her. views for these frauds. Can't get full from my liquor. Hit the source, we of course gon' minimize the loss. Trying to hit and make more green than leaves in the forest. Far from a tourist, need to get my core it. My brothers is all this. One hit, we all live. God gave me the sight to hit my target. Slight rewind, getting blurry cause I switched my mindset. Me and me, less some time to make trips a right state. Guess you could say that we eating pancakes. That's a sweet flip when you let your man bait. I seen preacher man turn victim to OnlyFans in the strip club. Gotta hold this together, so I'ma stay clipped up. It's filthy in these streets, all drunk bum, keep the 40 grip. Don't make me kick a bitch out my house on my 40 shit. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.
Nigga, aim high while lame niggas remain low. I'm from an era of purple haze and fire throat. Real stories, if I spit it, it's true for sure. I'm trying to get me a beat. I need a few of those so I can lay up gas to start my day up. Shit, I'm spitting bullets the same size as K-cups. Alarm clock to these niggas, they better wake up. I'm giving the game a shake up. Trying to triple my pay up. It's 2023. These verses, get your cake up. I really got a diamond effect. Bitch, I'm Jacob. Betty Crocker couldn't bake the shit, I cook it fat. I'm talking bars, niggas probably think I'm cooking crack. Guac, cheese, fettuccine, give me all of that. I need it. Glitch, nigga, and this shit been a mummy rap. E.N.E, you can label me up under that. Shit still come full circle like a cul-de-sac.
If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back. If I'm is who I'm is, how I'm not that. Trillers in this shit, they can't knock that. With they main tongue, only time they top that. 4 for 1 on the goal line, still trying to drop back.